I'm gonna act like they clinked.
Clink. I might get up and get another one because this is kind of like over here. Yeah.
Well, okay. Hello. I'm Lorrie.
Welcome to the pod.
I don't know why I said it like that. Hello. I'm Lorrie.
The pause too. Hello. I'm Mel.
Did I say it with an accent? I just felt like I said it weird.
You said it really like
hello,
creepy like.
Yeah.
Also kind of like 'tis the season because it's almost Halloween.
Do you have Halloween plans?
Yes. They just arrived to me on my birthday when we went out on Saturday. My birthday just passed. I just turned 32. Gang.
32 gang.
32 gang. I just joined Lorrie.
32.
Heard. And no, yeah, I have a Halloween party that I'm going to on Saturday.
Okay.
I figured out my costume. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I am gonna be Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh, cute. You're gonna have a little bow. Are you gonna have a fake cat with you?
I wanted to, and like maybe like in the next couple of days I could get like a little like plushy black cat and put it on my shoulder.
Put it on your little shoulder or something.
I'm gonna see if I could get one, but I just got my little red bow and big bow because it's a big bow, and I got a little like navy blue dress, and I'm trying to see if I could get a broom from.
I'm sure you can find a broom somewhere.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Are you gonna do anything for Halloween?
Well, I'm gonna be in DC this weekend, and
then okay, right.
Oh my
gosh, you're gonna see Doja Cat. No, you're not.
No, it's Renee Rapp.
I'm sorry. You go to a lot of concerts
because
I'm trying to keep track.
They look so much alike, though. I mean,
I'm trying to keep track.
Obviously.
Okay. My gosh, hopefully it's like a really fun, spooky one. I don't know.
She has like a Halloween themed one, but it's in New York, and and then the New York shows were like really expensive, so I didn't. And that's why I have a DC ticket. And then I don't know if we'll go do something. I don't have any costumes. I mean, I guess I have some other stuff just in my closet. Maybe I can just bring like a little thing that goes on my head, like maybe one of my Disney ears or something. Like I have a Goofy one. I did that last time.
Boom. You got it.
It's always easy.
Figure it out.
That's my easy outfit that I usually do is just Goofy. You just wear a vest and like a color shirt and then some jeans. I'm taking a bus because I took too long to buy my Amtrak. So it got expensive. And so I'm taking a bus. I mean, I'm no stranger to taking long buses because I used to take a bus from Oakland to LA and those were 7 hours long. So, but I took that bus so many times. Anything shorter than that is great. And then when I had adult money, I was like, I'm just gonna fly or drive on my own, even though it's a 5-hour drive. But like, at least I have my own car kind of situation.
Yeah, at least you're in your own car.
Well, I took the bus because I didn't want to have to drive because sometimes it is tiring. Mm-hmm. So I would take the bus so I didn't have to do it. So I started flying more, especially when I had my friend that I could borrow a car from when I got there. She doesn't live there anymore now, so now I need a new solution for LA. She moved to Vegas, and now I'm like, shit, that means she brought the car. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for our next trip to California. This time LA.
Oh yeah, you gotta
show me around LA.
I know. We might have to rent a car or I'll figure out if I have anyone that'll let us take a car.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh my gosh. And then like by then, I'll probably have my license.
Oh yeah. Ooh. How have you been doing on that?
I haven't been driving, but I will.
You should have told me. I would have had you drive a little bit in, California. We had space.
Okay.
We had space.
It's okay. I know, but like a lot was going on. I just learned how to ride a bike. It was very overwhelming.
You're like too many wheeled things that I had to learn already.
Too many vehicles, too many wheeled things. Yeah, another time. But my test is at the end of January. My road test. So I need to start driving ASAP. I'm nervous to like drive on large highways, especially like in the Bronx, or like people are crazy. People are nuts on the road. Like New York City and in Jersey too. Like I don't understand how people get their licenses in Jersey, because there are some.
I don't understand how people get their licenses on this area of the East Coast, because when New Yorkers, for people who, all the people that have to commute to New York City and can't parallel park, I have no faith in you whatsoever. Because how are you going to do this as a regular commute and still suck at parallel parking?
Yeah.
I like to watch people sometimes. And sometimes I'll be like, they were so close, but they gave up. All right. Oh, well. You know? I learned how to parallel park in the crazy hills of San Francisco.
That's awesome.
And I learned how to parallel park with both my left hand and my right hand.
That's sick. Jesus Christ.
I had to learn.
I know how to parallel park. I do know, but I haven't been like really tested like in a city, you know, in a narrow street.
I could tell you like the trick to it that everybody knows when you know how to parallel park. It's super simple. It works with any car.
But anyways, how's your week been? Or how was like maybe last week? I know we saw each other on Saturday. But...
I was like, I saw you on Saturday. I don't know. I've been like really tired and lazy the last like week.
Yeah. I mean, after Comic-Con, I'm pretty sure.
I know. At first, I thought it was that, but like the other, like Saturday was super tired. Well, I slept too much and I felt groggy as hell. And then I don't know. I've just been feeling really lazy too, and I haven't, like, actually lazy, not just ADHD lazy. I'm just like, there's so many things I want to do, so many things I need to do. But then my body just doesn't want to. I don't want to do anything. All right, our DCOM for this week. Well, we really obviously watched it like a couple weeks ago, but is Den Brother. I don't know why I said
Den Brother. It's not British or Jamaican, so
no, I was just doing an obnoxious voice. For me, it's just Den Brother.
Den Brother. This movie came out in 2010. Whoa.
That's the year after I graduated college.
Don't
at me.
High school. You said the year after you graduated college?
Sorry, I meant high school. Well, I graduated college in 2012, so it wasn't that much further.
But yeah, the year after we graduated high school, which I always think that wasn't that long ago, but damn, it really was a long time ago, I guess.
Yeah, it was over 10 years ago now. It's what, 13 years ago?
Well, 13 years ago.
Did you just have a heart attack?
Just a little bit. Because I'm like, oh, phone just fell.
Oh, actually, no, wait. I was 18, 28, we're 32 now. 14 years ago.
No. What?
14 years ago.
Yeah, 14 years ago from 2010. That's 2024. So
no, I meant high school. I meant graduating from high school.
Yes, high school 14 years ago. Oh, God. Oh my God, that'd be 15 years. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Right? Because it has been like almost 5 years since my high school reunion. Jeez.
I didn't even have a high school reunion because my class sucked.
Damn. We had one only because like we got together and we were like, nah, we need to have one, because my high school was like, I told you, my high school was like 4 schools in one. And
Yeah,
we
that's
kept
true.
seeing every other school like do their little high school reunion and shit. And like, I like to say that we're like the most ratchet school out of all four because I feel like every other school had like a little cute one. They did like a cute one like in like some picnic kind of thing, like at a park. We rented out a hall in the Bronx right next to a baby shower. Like literally, like it was just like a curtain and the baby shower was just like next door. And it was so ratchet, but it was fun as fuck.
My class was always bad at participating in things. Like, you know, like Spear Weeks and plays and other stuff. My class just kind of sucked at those things, unfortunately.
Damn.
And so when it came to planning like a high school reunion, I remember someone made an Instagram to try to add everybody on, and I think a Facebook group, and then just went nowhere.
Damn. Yeah, we did it all on Facebook, on Facebook DMs. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. But anyways,
2010, Den Brother.
Let's talk about Den Brother.
I mean, okay, so short synopsis. Den Brother was basically teenage boy, like 15 or 16, something like that. He has a little sister that's like basically in a Girl Scout situation. He's a hockey player, apparently a very good, like a good one for a school, whatever situation. His sister's little Girl Scout troop, unfortunately, is like almost getting disbanded because one of the parents, one of the parents that ran it, essentially, they're moving. So that girl who's also was moving too, and they didn't have anyone to take over. And he kind of inadvertently falls into it, mainly so he can look good for one, this girl that he likes, and then two, like get in people's good graces so he can eventually get back to the hockey team and shit, because he like was getting in trouble and whatnot. And yeah, it was kind of just that. He's part of like all the Girl Scout shenanigans. They do some stuff here and there. He ends up like liking taking care of the girls, obviously, at the end, and they're like, we love you as our dead mother, whatever. And that's it. And the reason why my explanation is so blasé is because it wasn't bad. Like, it was wholesome, whatever. It was cute, but it just, it's very not memorable. It was boring, essentially. Yeah, man. It was boring.
Agreed. It was boring. I feel like I looked away from the screen a lot just because I didn't really care about what was happening.
I was definitely doing something else.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really doing that much. I was actually getting ready for the most part, but I was like mostly on my phone, and I like take notes down every now and then just to talk about it.
Same.
But
yeah. Okay, so what I do remember, so he's one of his teams, like really good hockey players. He wants to get scouted for like college. Yeah, he wants to get scouted for like college and stuff like that. And he kind of gets suspended for a while. He gets suspended because he was trying to make money off of being like a popular player, but like he's a high school player and you're not allowed to do that. And then he also came in with this showy open that was like too much, and he basically got suspended for it.
Yeah, and I think he came through and like gave out shirts from like a car dealership or
some shit like that, which was like a direct competitor with the people that sponsor like some of the hockey stuff, and it was a whole mess, and he got suspended for it essentially. And so he's just like trying to get into coach's good graces again. He has to pick up his sister from the Girl Scout meeting that essentially told him that this girl is moving and her parents are moving, and they're the parents that were taking care of the troop. And all she asked was him to watch them till their parents came, right? And he took them out ice skating, and I was like, weren't you just waiting for the parents though? And you just like full on took them. That's one of my notes. I'm like, he brought them skating, but like, wasn't he just waiting for the parents to pick them up?
And it's been so a whole trip. I was kind of like, wait, what? Because I didn't know where the movie was going, right? But I feel like I had an idea that maybe like, oh, maybe he would train them to be, ice skaters or whatever, like ice hockey skaters. And then like that's just how it started. And I was like, I don't think this goes there. I don't think this is gonna.
I also like I knew it was gonna end up him being like, you know, their Girl Scout troop leader. I just know because that was the obvious answer, but I didn't know how he was gonna get there.
Right, exactly. Like I thought he was gonna love it, you know, at the end, you know, it was gonna be like all like wholesome and cute, but I didn't know how the journey.
Yeah. So, and his girl crush, okay, her name is Kelly Chow. She is from Pair of Kings. That's also on Disney. Is it Kelsey Chow? It's Kelsey Chow.
But right here it says Kelsey Asbiel.
Oh, maybe she must be married or something. Yeah. She's in some. I also saw her in a show before and recognized her. I forgot what show it was.
Yellowstone? I think Yellowstone. One Tree Hill.
Oh, yeah, it's Yellowstone. I saw like a brief thing of Yellowstone, and she's in that. Okay. One Tree Hill. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of random people on One Tree Hill. I realized that I forgot was on One Tree Hill. Random people. Like I completely forgot was even on that show.
Yeah, the only people I knew from this movie was David Lambert, which was Goose.
Oh yeah.
He was from. Have you ever seen The Fosters?
No, I recognized him. I saw him too, and I was like, oh, it's him.
It's him, exactly. That's what you can say. It's him.
He's the brother, right? In The Fosters.
And
who is annoying as fuck.
So annoying. Honestly, I'm not gonna
Mr. Moody.
I stopped watching that show because of
him. Okay, I finished the show. Don't get me wrong. I did finish a show, but dear Lord, did that man just moody as hell all the fucking time. I hated him.
I couldn't stand him. I was like, nah, like I can't do it. And I started watching Good Trouble. Like I just kind of.
I watched Good Trouble for a while, like the first couple seasons. I haven't been watching it recently though.
Me neither, because it did get a little like meh. But I probably get it back into it. I always do. Like every year, I'm like, oh, let me try Good Trouble again.
Yeah, but I recognize him too. I was like, oh, I know him. He's
annoying ass brother. Deborah Mooney, and then Deborah Mooney, which is Mrs. Jacklitz.
Oh yeah,
the older woman. Like, but everyone knows her. You know, she's just like, you know. But everyone else, I was like, who are these people?
Well, like, so Kelsey Chow's character. I'm just going to call her Kelsey because I don't remember what her character's name was. And
Matisse.
Oh, yeah. I forgot her name was a fucking painter. Matisse.
Matisse.
I remember when I heard her name, I was like, her fucking name is Matisse?
When I first heard her name, I was like, what? Like, I thought it was just my ears. And I was like,
me too. Okay, I was like, what?
I was like, what?
Oh, Matisse? Okay.
I wanted it to be like Marissa, you know? But I was like, oh no, it's definitely not Marissa.
But Matisse's character has a little sister in Girl Scouts too. A different troop though, right? So he essentially starts taking on responsibility roles for this troop to like impress her. She didn't want to date him at first because he was a dumb jock and kind of annoying. Yeah. He literally said, there was one, I wish I wrote it down because he was like, oh, I did write it down. What do you say? He tried to ask her out in the beginning and he goes,
yes.
I mean, I'm such a pop, I'm like the best player, blah, 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 blah. And he goes,
right.
Why wouldn't you jump at the opportunity to date me?
Yes. I was like,
what an ass.
Now this motherfucker really seriously saying this.
This motherfucker.
Like, I was like, yo, you would be so lucky for this girl to
you would be so lucky.
That's why she walked away. Like, are you all right?
I was like, and he's trying to impress her. I was hoping that she actually ended up with the best friend and he found a different love interest. Dude, I totally thought it was going that way because Foster's moody brother was was his best friend, and he was basically treating that guy like shit. He also played on the hockey team, and Matisse kept going like, why are you treating your best friend like that? And she always pointed out how he treated his best friend. What's the main character's name?
Alex.
She always pointed out to Alex how he was treating his best friend. So I kind of thought she had a crush on the best friend a little bit. And I thought they were like, I thought Alex was going to go after her at least a couple more times, but I thought he was eventually going to find a different love interest. And then like the best friend and Matisse were going to end up together. And it didn't go that way.
Yeah, I thought that Danny, by the way, Goose, Danny is the Moody brother. I thought he was gonna have a bigger role in the movie. I don't know.
Maybe he's barely in it. He's just in there during some of the hockey games, and that's it.
Yeah. Like at the end, like he's like such a best friend, even up until the end. You know, like he's trying to because
Alex doesn't deserve him.
He doesn't. Like, what an ass. So first of all, like the one thing that I hated about him is basically like his father was trying to instill in him some responsibility. So it just started like with the front yard, right?
Yeah.
I think he was like you're suspended, so do some work. So do some chores. So get to working on this front yard. And what he does is like he makes these Girl Scouts do all
and he fakes that it's like for, you know, one of their badges or something.
Yeah.
And like
and like these poor girls, oh my gosh, like I feel so bad.
I recognize the little girl. She was in some other movies. The little sister.
But yeah, she was like the cutest part of the entire movie. I liked her. But she's a whole grown up now.
She's a whole grown up. I was just looking at that too. I was like, what the fuck?
Years old. She's 24 years old.
She's a year older than my girlfriend. That just made me feel old. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Don't make that noise at me.
Wait, no, she's not. Adult. Charlie's 25 now, right?
No, she was born in 1999.
What?
This girl was born in 1998.
That's fine. It's okay.
That just made me feel really old. Dear God.
Dude.
But anyways, like, he basically keeps... Alex keeps, like, doing all this stuff. They had to fake having a den mother, because legally, they had to have a den mother of some sort. And they kept faking... They did, like, a Weekend at Bernie's kind of situation. Well, not dead people, but, like, him having an outfit on and, like, trying to fake it.
It gave Mrs. Doubtfire...
a little.
For that quick
but not
second.
As well. Because he wore that old lady suit. And
right.
I mean, eventually the secret comes out and everybody's mad at him. Rightfully so. And Matisse's character, she was so flippity floppity. Because she saw him with the girls the first time, only once. She was like, yeah, I'll go out with you. Like, that redeems him completely. Just one thing. You've been refusing this man for what seems like probably the whole year. And then you saw her with some... And then he makes everyone mad, understandably. And then you also get mad, of course. I I'm like, girl, do you actually like this boy? I was like, I feel like you like the best friend. Am I wrong?
Yeah. I honestly, like, if it felt that way too. Like, I was just kind of like,
I don't even know if she really liked
it. Like, I didn't really understand the chemistry between Matisse and Alex. Like, it just wasn't there for me. Maybe it was just like the guy. Like,
was she supposed to be there to like also push him in the right direction of being a good person or something? I don't know. It was just weird.
For sure.
It was weird.
Yes,
I don't know.
In these movies, women have to, make the men grow up.
I mean, that sounds like adult life, anyways.
You're right.
There is a villain in the story. It is another Girl Scout troop leader, and she is a grown-ass woman who bullies children. And what I mean by that, there is this one point where they're like selling baskets or some shit, but she literally looks at these little girls one by one and is like, and one of them is her daughter in her troop and also a little asshole like her fucking mother. But this grown-ass woman was saying to the little girl, she was like, bye-bye, and like shit like that. I was like, you're a grown-up. And the thing is that moms like that exist.
Yes.
Suburban mom shit is real. And it's so crazy because I always watch movies about and shows about it. Have you ever watched the show Bad Moms? It's pretty funny. You should watch it if
Oh,
you just
I've
need a
tried
comedy.
to. I've attempted to watch it a couple times, but maybe I should see it through.
Oh no,
If you
Working
think-
Moms. There's the movie Bad
It's
Moms
Working
with
Moms. Working
Mila
Moms.
Kunis, and then the
Yeah,
show Working
I know that
Moms.
movie. I know that movie, but yes, Working Moms.
Working
I
Moms
did see the pilot.
essentially, you know, is very funny, but it's true. Like, I like seeing my siblings with kids. You know, you see when they have their manic episodes or they're doing stuff because they have to take care of the kids or figure shit out. I get it.
Yeah.
But man, it's like the PTA parents, those kind of things just like are too serious. You're bullying children, ma'am, and I feel like that actually happens. She was literally bullying these little children.
I don't think I've ever met a PTA mom like that, but I believe it exists because
they do. I luckily wasn't around a lot of them, but I have seen it from a distance, or I know people that live in neighborhoods that kind of have that stuff. But also, we're at the age where some of my friends have kids, and some of them moved to like more suburban areas, and I also saw, I don't know if this is a sidebar or not, but I saw a TikTok today, where it's like this woman hugging like a high school football player, and then it's stitched by a girl who goes, not his girlfriend, it's his mom. She's like, the way she's holding, her legs are up, like she's being lifted.
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly the TikTok you're talking about.
And I read some of the comments, and one of them she was like, as a boy mom, let me tell you, I stopped hanging out with like other moms in like the area, or like at least a few moms in the area because that are also boy moms, because it was weird. They were all in love with their boys essentially, and it was weird, and I felt uncomfortable. She was like, this is coming from a boy mom. It was weird and a weird dynamic.
Have you seen this TikTok, these TikToks, I should say, about this woman? I think she's a mom, she's a boy mom, and like she's kind of like teaching her son how to date women, and the son is young. The son is really young.
Weird.
And like I think he's kind of like taking her on a date, and she's here like I think it's an old TikTok from like months ago, I want to say. And she's kind of like, yes, teaching my son how to court a woman. That's and like so she's weird. The woman and stuff. Like, and I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Y'all need to chill. It's weird, and I see it a lot too. And like this is why, like, I don't like I don't know how you feel about it, but the parents kissing their kids on the mouth, like, really kind of like, I don't like it.
I cheat kiss my parents.
That's fine. No, that's fine, But like when parents are like literally like
yeah, no, I don't like that.
On their kids' mouth, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's like, and I know that people do it, and sometimes it's like, cultural thing even.
Maybe, but if it's a white suburban mother, it's not a cultural thing.
Yeah, it's not. Like, it's weird, It's like no. I think it feels wrong. I don't like it.
I do not like that either. No.
It's like every time I see it, I'm like, my skin crawls. I don't fuck with it. I'm not gonna be that type of parent. I'm sorry. No, thanks. I don't know how we got here, but
yeah, it was because I pointed it out. Just
weird. No,
but yeah, I didn't know if that was a sidebar or not. Who knows? I'll see when I edit it.
Maybe.
I keep losing place where we were.
We're talking about how.
Well, because I was talking about how she was bullying the children and stuff.
Yes.
Anyways, this fucking mother comes up, and they're just constantly trying to like fuck up this other troop, and I get like this specific troop too. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah, like why? So annoying.
So weird.
Worry about your own shit.
Yeah, worry about like what the fuck. She even brought her husband in at some point, and he was like, "Hey guys, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Sir, you're a grown man. Like, what is
you're
this?
You're a grown ass man.
These are just children in a Girl Scout troop. Fuck. Man. Like, goddamn.
Come on, get out of here. Yeah, it was annoying.
And the thing is I barely remember anything else until the end, essentially.
I have like some like random notes in here. Like, I have something that says teenagers really drank cow milk for fun. Like, why was that a thing? I think Alex like
What part
took
was
out
that?
like a carton of milk, like literally out the refrigerator and just like drank it.
I also drink milk. I don't know. I just liked
you
it.
drink milk out of a carton like that?
Well, not like that. I would put it in a glass cup.
Okay, like a civilized person.
Yes, like a civilized person. But I did drink milk weirdly often. But I don't know. I just kind of liked it.
I feel like I never really drank milk like that.
It had to be super cold though. Like it had to be in the back of the fridge. Had to be in the back of the fridge and cold as hell. Well, not frozen because then it gets all ice creamy. But
fine. I kind of dug that. I don't know. Like I like to put my Oreos in like.
I think I liked it because I felt like this milk got colder than water. So sometimes I just wanted something really cold, and so I would get a little bit of milk. Not like a whole pint glass, like a small glass of milk. I'm not drinking this much milk. I'm drinking like this much milk.
Same. Like I would grab my Cosmic Brownie and have like a little tiny like mug of milk of Lactaid. Okay, Lactaid. I was always on my Lactaid shit.
I wasn't lactose intolerant then. I'm a teeny bit now, not a lot, but enough to make me hard.
My mom always either bought Lactaid or 2% milk. Like she always either bought that. Like it was super rare that she got whole milk. Like I never like
2% milk though is not really gonna prevent you from getting that amount of lactose though. 2% isn't less lactose.
That's what she made me believe as a child, my mother.
It's fat. It's 2%. It's less fat, technically.
Yeah. We would always in my house. I was always like, it was the blue cat milk.
The blue ones. I always had the red ones. I always had whole milk. And whole milk for baking is great.
It is.
When I make pancakes and waffles, it's just more satisfying.
It is. You're right. And honestly, sometimes for cereal, full fat milk just tasted better.
It's way better, but I can't do that anymore because my stomach will be upset.
I know. That's why
it was way better. Full fat milk was always just better. Well, also like full fat for baking, you can never be any better than that.
Yeah, it just
waffles,
better.
Pancakes, all of it, full fat milk. Always.
Don't make me hungry. I had dinner earlier. Stop.
I want something sweet right now. That's why I want a dessert. I don't have any sweets.
My mom cut a birthday cake for me, and I have some cake left in the fridge.
Hand it to me through the screen.
I want to give it to you through the screen. It's tres leche with dulce de leche. Yes, and it has like chopped peaches in there too. Let me see what else I have here. Oh my god. There's like, I don't even know if this was like in the beginning of the movie. I think so it was. But I think Alex said like, definitely a lot tougher than you. And like he winked. And I think he winked at Goose. Because that's what I have here. And like after that, I have that wink was so gay. Maybe it's just like the queer in me that I just want everything to be gay. But I think that was really gay. And I even forgot the
You know what I felt about the movie? I didn't feel like anything was gay, but I didn't feel like anything was straight. I didn't feel like there was any romance at all.
No chemistry.
There was no chemistry. I get it, they're teenagers and stuff, but like they were trying to make a love connection in the movie. So if you're gonna try to make it, there should be some chemistry, but there was nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they didn't have any love interest at all, and it was just a teenage movie. But they set it up to have like a romantic interest and stuff. So I'm like,
I honestly wouldn't mind if there was no romantic chemistry. If they really just focused on, him trying to be a better person, him trying to be a better brother, a better son,
better friend.
And it didn't. The movie didn't quite. Yeah, better friend. The movie didn't really quite hit me until Deborah Mooney's character, Mrs. Jacklitz, came through to save the troop, because like after they found out that he was basically Mrs. Doubtfiring it and everything, she came through and he was like, I got this. Like she's basically like a troop, what was she? Like a troop leader?
Yeah,
like back in the day?
she was his
She
mom's
came
troop
in.
leader.
Yes, she came in
His mom
with
passed
all
away.
her
We
little
didn't say that in
badges.
the beginning.
And I didn't even exactly because like the whole entire time I'm like, where's the mom here? Where's the mother here? And like no one really spoke about her. Like it was just like the dad coming
They
home from
kind
work.
of mentioned it at one point. Someone talking to Alex was like,
Did they?
like, sorry about your mother or something, or you've been going through a hard time, I guess, with your mother or whatever. And that's how I figured that out. But it was very brief. It wasn't
Okay,
like
well, that was probably one of the moments that I wasn't paying attention. Because I was like, where's mom at? And then it wasn't until at the end when he was trying to like get her to help out, and he went to her house and he saw the pictures and he was like, that's my mom. That like a little tear.
Yeah, that was the most I felt in the entire movie.
Yeah, I like that part. I was like, wow, okay, maybe a little emotional, maybe a little emotion coming.
Yeah, brewing. So they have her come in to basically the den mother to save this troop because they want to go to this like Campalooza thing, some big event for these kids basically. But their troop almost got disbanded because he was not a den mother or whatever, and he does go back to play hockey. But the girls do come back and was, she's like, even after all the shit you did, that's not what the kid said, but
right.
We do miss our den mother or den brother. And they basically try to get him into the troop, like officially become a den mother. And then the villain lady try to stop that shit. That's when the grown man husband came in, and I was like, you're a grown man. This is a children's thing. Anyways, they eventually got it though, and Lady loses, and she's upset about it. And then Matisse and him go out. It's just all weird, and that was it. And by the end of the movie, I was like, that was kind of boring.
It was so boring. It was just like a bunch of nothing at the end.
Like it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't memorable whatsoever at all.
No, it wasn't. Although, like, I probably will remember it now, unfortunately. But it wasn't one of those movies that you're like, oh my God, gotta watch it. But yeah, that's
Melissa
really it.
Gutierrez edited this note.
Yeah, that was it. Honestly, right? Do you have any other notes? What would you rate it?
Oh, damn it! I wanted to ask.
Sorry.
Gotcha. You always ask it, and I was gonna like, what would you rate it? But you said it right then and there.
Great minds.
I don't know, man. Like it was boring, but it wasn't necessarily bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would rate it. We should have been writing down our ratings too, because I'm trying to remember what we rated.
I know.
We had a really low rating for Starstruck, and another movie was really low too. Oh, The Dad Napped. We had that pretty low.
Dad Nap was low. Dad Nap? What was Dad Nap? Like a 4?
Yeah, it was like a 4.
Yeah.
Starstruck was like a 4.5, 5. It was like a 5.
I think it was 5. Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to put this also at 5 because it was just so unmemorable. It wasn't it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, so it's not a 4 or a 3 or anything. But it was just really boring, and I barely paid attention to the majority of it, so because I couldn't. And yeah, probably like a 5.
Yeah, I was literally going to say 5.
Smack in the middle.
Smack in the middle was just boring up until the end. I did get some emotion out of it. I did like his little sister, but giving 5. I also will give 5.
The pod's been inconsistent lately. I've just been inconsistent with everything. So in my life. So truly
life been happening.
Yeah. I will try to do better though. I don't have a freelance project anymore, and I don't have Comic-Con anymore. So hopefully, I mean, I have like a million other things I want to do, but like, nothing that I'm working super hard on right now. I said hard on.
Whoa. Frisky.
I have such a 13-year-old boy humor. Which can also translate to college boy humor. Because that's, I will say it gets more sexually based humor when you're in college.
Yes. All right.
But yeah, we're going to be a little bit better about stuff. As per usual, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, stream our episodes on YouTube and Spotify. And that's video and audio. Obviously, Spotify, you could just listen to audio if you're just walking around and shit, because I do that sometimes. But sometimes I watch the video. Yeah, I think that's it. Send us an email. I say this every time. Nobody still hasn't sent me anything. I just want an email.
No memes. Still no food things. We're still waiting. Just even if it's like a funny little like TikTok. Oh my god, send us TikToks.
Send me a funny Reddit story. I don't know, anything.
Oh my god, send us Reddit stories. I live for those.
Yeah. But
rate us, comment, engage.
We're hoping next time we have a nicer camera set up for these remote ones.
Yeah, man. One. Working on getting a webcam. But yeah.
Peace out.
See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.